Hello and welcome to another Let's Play. Me, GamerWolfSix of Furry Shades of Gay 2. On the last Let's Play, we continued Summer Days, which consisted of Fennec Fox being like, oh, I'm so shy and stuff like that, but then I'm gonna fall into the pool and then eat grapes, or suck on grapes? I don't know. And then these two guys went to the beach. And he's, helping them with body positivity and stuff like that. And all that. Maybe not body positivity because he doesn't look bad, Anyways, if you want to play this game, it's available on Steam. So we're going to reset our face and try not to step on any more wordland mines. And begin. Jack wraps his arms around Ennis from behind, putting his chin on his boyfriend's shoulder. I, for one, enjoy hugging you very much and touching you in general. You're very soft and cozy. Cozy boyfriend. And just looking at you is so nice as well. You're like that werewolf hunter guy from What We Do on the Full Moon. But he's Jack? Huh. The main character? Oh, come on. I don't look anything like him. Like? Sure you do. You're also soft, cute, and very huggable, and wear glasses. And you're both sexy as hell. Just ask anybody. Distracted with the werewolf show, Ennis doesn't immediately notice as Jack's hands have managed to sneak under his t-shirt and lift it up a little, bearing his soft sides and belly for the whole beach to see. What are you doing? My favorite thing. Cuddling my insanely adorable and hot boyfriend. In front of all these people? Yeah, and half of them are doing the same thing. No one is staring at anyone else, except for those who came alone, but these ones are just looking to make a move on somebody. So, throuple time? Well, there's also those just sitting there instead, jealous of all the couples. But that's their problem. Lonely people. Definitely not ours, if you ask me. Deep inside, Ennis can't help but appreciate Jack's chosen tactic of distracting him from anxious thoughts by meaningless chatter. Slowly and gently, Jack is drawn from further into the situation whatever he'd been so afraid of, showing him that there's actually was nothing to worry about. Jack knows him so well. Turns out, ignoring unpleasant thoughts is not as difficult when there's someone loving and supportive beside you. I wonder what that's like. So, you think I'll look okay even with this kind of body? Because I've been wondering if I should start going to the gym, get some abs and stuff. Isn't it attractive? I mean, going to the gym is good in general, Shit, in here I thought my distraction was successful. You don't just look sexy, Ennis. You're the most wonderful, handsome, and sexy guy I know. And if anyone disagrees, well, it's not their business what you look like, only yours. Do you want me to completely distract you from all this worrying? Ooh, look at that face right there. Jesus. He's thinking about more than just distracting him. How? Oh god. Did he say friend? Trust his friend. They're friends? And the historians looked at this couple and said, they seem to be very good friends. And for those of you who don't know, that's kind of like a meme that kind of actually exists, at least for a while, in like the historic community or history community, where it's like, these two guys seem to hang around each other and be very worried about each other in dangerous situations and talking about each other in very intimate ways. They're probably very good friends. Yeah, I should focus over here. What are we doing? I wonder if there's some sort of thinky thing going on there. Got anything else, buddy? Ooh, no dice. Master says you fucked up. Okay, how about this? There we go. Trust his boyfriend. With a sly smile, Jack drags his hand from Ence's belly further down to unzip his shorts. Jack, someone will see. What's a nude beach? Not their business. We're a couple of awesome hot guys, and we can make out wherever we want. Jack, as always, sounds extremely convincing. Oh, Jack. That's right. Relax. Forget about them. Honestly, sometimes I look at you and feel like I'm about to lose my mind because of how beautiful you are. And when I'm touching you, it's even worse. Look at that face. He's after... Well, not after... Well, maybe he might be after the date. I don't know. Ennis can feel Jack's warm fingers through his thin fabric of briefs, and his other hand strokes Ennis's chest, making pleasant, refreshing tingles of delight run down his spine. How do you do it? When I'm with you, I always feel 30 times braver. Is your confidence just that contagious? Or is being with you so good it turns my brain off? Yes. You're just pretty brave yourself, deep down. You also know perfectly well you're hotter than a chili pepper. But sometimes you just think too much, like chili peppers. Is it even possible to think too much? Of course, it makes you get all worked up and worried. Look, even now, no one's paying attention to us, except for that guy in the corner with his hand down his pants. Ah, you're right. Told you so. No one will be staring at you, except me. Well, you're allowed. Jack's right hand slides down, gently squeezing Ennis's side. So soft and adorable. Like a big, round teddy bear. It's crazy how fortunate I am. Sometimes I envy myself. Ennis shudders with pleasure, but can't help laughing. Just 15 minutes ago, he had the same thought about Jack. Does this mean Jack thinks him in the same way Ennis himself thinks of Jack? And feels the same when he looks at him? It seems impossible, with Jack being so handsome, stylish, and fit. You know what? You're right. A couple of such unfairly cool and sexy guys as us can make out wherever they want. Yeah, make out. And they definitely can strip down at the beach, right? Exactly. And the sea breeze feels so good against the skin. I wouldn't be feeling hot at all right now if it weren't for you. You don't like it? I didn't say that. Well, let's go to the booth and change. Ooh. Yes, change. Yes, of course. We should change. Let's go already. To change. Change clothes and get out of pants. Change in our clothes. Yes. And do something that is not our clothes. Indubitably. Clothes. Right. Pause. Arts. Clovers and rainbows. I mean Lucky Charms. Are cereals as big these days since people don't really watch television as much? How about those smoking and nicotine commercials? I always hated those because one, they seem so stupid, but then also number two, whenever I'd look at those things, it would be like, oh, here's a commercial about not smoking. How about the ones about anti-drinking? Oh, I guess there's none of those. Okay. No dangers of drinking this. Right. Because I know, like, I don't know a single person that smokes. And here's something extra. Yep, there's a hot dog. I thought they were going to do a changing thing. But now, we're doing something else. Boop. 10 minutes. Okay, we got plenty of time. Oh, and these look shorter. Hyena. But do we not do a longer one since we only got 10 minutes? I guess. Maybe. We'll do that one. This is urgent. We need to get out of London, somewhere far away, and with no mobile service. What? Hugh figured out why he receives gigabytes of feed pics from strangers on WhatsApp. Nah, I still didn't. It's been a month and a half. Probably discovered new facts of his sexuality and decided to leave it as this. And who could tell him why he has a Grindr account? Except you. You won't find... and you won't because you're an accomplice. Percy sits on his armrest and winks. Blake puts his book down and puts his hand on Percy's knee. Percy may clown around all he wants, but Blake knows when he is really worried. What happened? A wedding invitation. Percy puts a crumpled greeting card on the from his back pocket on his jeans and waves in front of Blake's face, or from his jeans. But you love weddings. Blake takes the card and looks at the sender's name. Ah, right. Got it. Your old man got tied up again. This is the 5th wedding in 10 years. By law of the genre, the 5th time should be a funeral, not a wedding. Bad joke, Percy. Percy sighs and winces, rubbing his temples. It's not like I'm such a mercantile asshole. A mercantile asshole. Sorry, I got it. Just... mercantile is ships, right? Relating to trade or commerce, commercial. Is that saying if he's not a commercial asshole? Yeah. What, really? Percy gives him a stern look to let him know how gravely wrong he is, and starts over. I'm not a greedy jerk, but this old ass couldn't, oh, that's why. Couldn't keep it in his pants so many times that if this really was a funeral, the bequeathed fight would be much more fun than all those rich, bloated heteros weddings. Weddings? You know, your pure and fierce love for cock is the only thing different between you and your relatives, right? And even that is debatable. How long does it go? Your father loves women. That's rare in Whitehall. Percy grabs a book from Blake's lap and smacks him on the head lightly. Okay, what do you suggest? How do you avoid a miserable fate of eating and drinking, or your dad's money? We're going on a vacation. Yay! Gonna go on a gay vacation. I don't know why, I'm fucking luck. Oh, cool. Like Lumpy Space Princess. Oh my god. Heather, you've got to say this. Michelle's getting engaged. To Brad. Oh, glob. Oh, hot glob. This is my glob. Gonna glob into the AM. You do not have the brains for me. Oh, glob. I just globbed myself. What in all glob's name is going on here? That just looks dangerous. Percy squints at the sparkling ripples of the water over the yacht's shiny side. The air smells like salt and dry midday heat. Are they like super rich or something like that? I mean, I guess they were trying to buy like a haunted house or something. What are you reading? Percy sighs. The question is intended to make it clear to Blake that he's gonna put the book away for a while. Marx. Karl Marx. Blake doesn't even look up. On a private yacht? Wearing an Armani shirt? You better think about your employees' benefits or something. Percy quirks up an eyebrow, looking unimpressed. I didn't think you'd want to discuss it. Forgot you can't help but plug in everywhere. Percy leans over. Speaking of plugs. Percy's lips curl into a suggestive smirk. Blake finally looks up and lets his eyes feast on Percy's lean, gracious body. Blake leans towards him, and Percy grins contentedly, feeling that he's already won this round. I'm reading some detective novel. Quite interesting, actually. Some detective novel? What else is there to do? We're in the middle of the sea. Dude? Well, we found what to busy yourselves with this morning. Rice. Damn. Piss off, Percy. I'm having a siesta. Man, really going out. A vacation in Greece and no unhinged bacchanavias? Can't say I get it too often, but 3 seems like a lot. For a morning at least. Though, I guess if I really decide to go at it, and somebody else was available, then sure. Lots of intensive cuddling, followed by vigorous fucking, followed by intensive cuddling, followed by vigorous fucking. I like cuddling. Which kind of sucks for me because, while I don't do things very often, I like cuddling and the people they've been with aren't exactly cuddlers and stuff. Life sucks. Sometimes. I'm not going to compete some stupid book for Blake's attention. Gonna fall off the ship. I wouldn't be tempted to see him fall off the ship. Now that I think of it, it's like, on second thoughts. I've seen somebody fall off a ship before. Percy bends over the railing. Put on a hat. The sun's scorching. Percy waves him off. Blake tuts. What is in there? Percy squints at the horizon. The sea wind ruffles his white fur. Look, dolphins! It doesn't look like a dolphin. I've seen dolphins. Blake leans back over the lounge chair and looks in the direction Percy's pointing finger. Where? I can't see. Right there! With shiny backs, just... Percy squints more, trying to see better. The fins are kinda... No, I'm telling you, it's a flock of dolphins. Blake tries to make out what Percy's noticed, it there in the sea, but to no avail. I told you, you need to wear hats in this heat. See, you're already seeing things. Must be the haze from the water. What was the first thing of these guys? Percy turns to Blake to say something. To say someone has to visit an optician long overdue. But then, something bangs loudly against the yacht's hull, and the ship goes down and they get lost at sea. Percy gasps and bends over the railing. The water is calm, almost completely still. Percy shrugs. Blake is finally distracted from the novel. The view of his Percy's ass is definitely more interesting than any book. Who are you trying to find there? Mermaids to hang out with? Why not? You're so bored of me that you'd prefer shoving your nose in some crappy paperback. Maybe there's some handsome mermen waiting for me there, but they don't have dicks. Broad shoulders, strong arms, charming voices. Then I'll have to tie you to the mast. I'll see their beautiful bodies of Greek gods. And I'll feel tempted to lick the sea salt from their chests, like I'm taking a shot of tequila. You think ropes will hold me then? What are you gonna do? Blake glares at Percy disapprovingly and gestures over himself in an unbuttoned shirt. Percy gives him a look that is supposed to be evaluating to continue the joke, but there's something unmistakably tender in his eyes. Okay, you win. Where's our tequila? I don't think I could handle a boy like that. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't. Because he seems like a high... what is it called? High maintenance boyfriend? Ew. Or girlfriend. I would rather put a fork in my eye than have a high maintenance girlfriend or boyfriend. Like, if they always need you or would like you to be there, that is definitely one thing. If they're like, you need to be around me 24/7 and all that stuff, and need to pay attention to me all the time and lavish me gifts, I was like, no. No. Nope. No. Signs that Blake is boring. But Blake is boring. He doesn't want to lick sea salt off of mermen. Boop. Percy climbs on Blake's lounge chair, and Blake puts the book down. Something bangs on the yacht again, and neither of them notice. Gonna get some beer. I wouldn't really fall for mermen. They probably would stink of fish, so don't put on air. They wouldn't be worthy opponents. Someone hisses indignantly in the shadow, a bit away from them, at the lounge chair, where Percy and Blake are flirting. Yeah? And who would you dump me for? Blake lets his claws sink playfully into the soft white fur of the lean thigh. A clubbed, webbed hand reaches for a crate of cool, misty bottles. Percy bites his lips thoughtfully. A minotaur. I mean... The shadows of the corner go still, and then there is a quiet, gurgling noise. That might be laughter. Oh yeah, that's your type. A big, beefy dude. And don't get me started about the tension building up, but as you walk through the labyrinth, the sweet anticipation of a giant, furious bull jumping you behind next turn, you perv. And don't say I started it. You're happy to continue. Percy reaches down for a bottle, but his hand is met to empty air. Hey, when did you finish a whole crate of booze? Over the yacht side, there's a loud, heavy splash. Yeah, we got some times. Though I do want to go to one of the older ones and be like, what happened there? Like, did they also do, was there also, like, magic stuff or whatever? These guys should be monster hunters or something, though they don't really do anything. Or monster fuckers. Got myself a monster fucking permit. Balls. Wouldn't be sure about the SCP. Okay. About the SCP that's in, like, the archives, but I would like to do the SCP. That's, yeah, that's some nice, sausage right there. And the mermen are going off in the distance. That's gonna be the end of this Let's Play. I'm just gonna take a quick look at the other one. The first one, I think. I think they're in the first one. I know they're in the third one because there's the house. The haunted house of mouse. Oh, I guess they aren't actually. Huh. Usually when I think of these games, I think of them. Though the rabbit and the wolf are in that. I think, was Good Tidings part of part 2? It does seem kind of funny that we seem to end early. Yeah, it's fine. I'm fine. How are you? So that's gonna be the end of this Let's Play. So comment, comment, dislike, tips, as always. If you like me, YouTube, and like Secret, then please subscribe and check out the videos to help it grow. And please remember to spay and neuter animals to help control the pet population. And if you want to play this game, it's available on Steam for cash. $10. Or, you know, there's like half-price things every now and then. Should I use some of this monies? I like money. It's used for goods and services. Let's get a couple things. And until next time, another Let's Play. Me, GamerWolfSix of Furry Shades of Gay 2. It's gonna be some work for me to, like, edit these videos. But at least, you know, I got a lot of things covered. It's not like that one video where, like... a thankful YouTuber watcher was like, you missed a spot here. I'm like, what? Ooh, I missed that thing right there. And thankfully was able to censor it. And until next, that one was like one of the Summer Paradise ones where I forgot there was a very quick flashback of a penis. Anyways, thanks you all for watching. Thanks, see ya.